Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage, Season 1, Episode 32, Once More the Umbra. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions, beginning with Kerr. Our
Hi, everyone.
illustrious storyteller, the love of my life, and the one that's going to be coming by and playing FNAF tomorrow.
Fuck you!
Carry on.
No. I am resisting this. This is, Hi, I'm Kerr. I'm going to die tomorrow. I might also die today. We're going to find out, everyone, together. It's going to go happy, fun time, adventure time. Right? Right?
You better hope so. Hello, folks. I am Nesil playing Alexis McKenna, hippie extraordinaire, former professor, and time and forces and mind mage.
I am Zim, and I play Cody, the kind of jack of all trades of the party, as well as the sponsor for most of the shenanigans, and also the one with the pet nuke named Woe.
Why do you have a pet nuke?
You let me have it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Gleaming endowment.
Tanya can take long.
$25. Portia
Okay.
Wainwright, the resident medic, alchemist, and currently a jackalope. Being played by Tanya Sapien, the resident wait. I think we already did this joke before.
Tanya, thank you very much for the tip. The first two tiers have been completed.
Hey, hold up, real quick. I did not make that the donation goal. That was not the tip goal.
Looks like it is now.
That was not the tip
My
goal.
turn to save the day.
Tanya Sapien wants Kerr
Rip.
to know, your sins can always be forgiven in the next life.
Tanya, that you're supposed to say something nice with that.
I did not make that the tip goal. Oh god. Tanya, I swear that was not the tip goal. I said Zim.
Tanya Sapien cheered with 100 eggy bitties. He can be forgiven. That is nice.
Okay, yes. That is the tip goal I sent.
Nowhere is safe on either side of the fourth wall.
Well, it's over to you, Tochemay.
I am Tochemay. I am playing War and Peace, Aromatic Mage.
And Werenie.
Bro.
No.
Hi, I'm Rao. I play Rao.
No, we're playing Mage, not Rao.
Yeah, we're not switching to Rao this week. It's next week that we're doing that.
Oh no.
What?
Our illustrious champion.
No
returns.
more Rao.
Welcome home.
You have enough Rao. You can't have any more Rao until you finish your other Rao.
31 months.
Tanya, thank you very much for that resub and your 31 months of support. And I'm already starting a second Rao game.
I know, Farron and I might join that one.
Ferret said he's not going to.
Oh. He said he was still thinking about it. Well, that's how I talked to him.
He messaged me a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. But, hi, I'm Werenimal. I'm playing Werenimal. I'm not a mage. I'm just currently TF'd into a moth, and I'm vibing. And also freaking out because I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Okay,
But-
so Kurt, the thing you sent me, I just blitzed through it at 2x speed so that I can get back here. And so basically, you're saying beast mode. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're bringing Power Rangers into this.
I will fucking kill you! Okay, so I know what I'm doing today.
I'm
know
doing
what
my
I'm-
part.
Blair.
Are you okay?
I love you, honey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love you a lot. Truly, I just love you so much.
That's so.
So loud.
Yeah, I'm in levels of unyielding rage right now that has no effect.
Zim, I just noticed something. The donation goal, it's got 110 on the top, but then 50 on bottom.
So the 110 is the full goal. The number up top is the full goal, and then the one on the bottom is the current tier.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm totally not planning to fucking murder Zim for no reason. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're all just gonna kill each other at some point, apparently.
No, that's not going to happen. Anyway, we should move on to the recap, right? Or did we get everyone? I don't remember if we got everyone or not. Because
Yeah, we did.
Okay, just checking because my brain is currently don't worry about it.
Okay, great. Werenie, do the recap.
So let me recombobulate what happened last session.
I did rewatch the VOD last night at work. I can give a couple notes to help you if you need it.
Or we can just let you do the recap.
Basically, what I remember is that we got sucked into Thingy, end up having to fight more thingies in the Thingy, and I just kind of hid because I'm like, oh shit, this thing isn't really gonna go down if I just keep shooting at it, and
You were protected by Santa.
I was protected by Santa, which was very nice, and the rest of you all tried to fight the thing, which had like big javelin spear thing, I don't know, that I was throwing at us, and Tanya made a big or Portia made a big thingy to protect us from getting impaled.
The spirit
the
thingies are
kudzu.
called arrows.
Yeah, and then Zim, Warren, you were the one that cast the haha have bad luck on it, I think. And then
No, that was Moriarty's character,
that was Moriarty. Okay.
Who?
who, by
Who's
the
no
way,
longer
is
here?
no longer part of the group.
Yeah.
Not for bad reasons.
who's-
He
who's
just
more?
work changed and stuff. It was Reinhardt.
Yeah. Reinhardt
Who's
cast the
who's
have
Reinhardt?
bad luck.
Exactly.
This
Yeah.
isn't the one where he
What?
was deleted from our memories and such. He's just disappeared.
Who? What? Oh, hey, look, a sword.
Okay, moving on. We had, Reinhardt cast unlucky on the thing, and the thing got very unlucky when it locked onto Cody and shot its thing, which can't miss, and then Cody just fucking teleported behind it, causing it to impale the thing.
It locked onto
So-
me, and then Cody teleported me.
Okay, locked on
I
to
was-
Portia.
I was
Cody
just a beacon.
teleported Portia using Portia as the live beacon bait, and it went back and went into the thingy, and the thingy went die, and then we had a way out of the place to Fey realm thing where Domino is. And we ended up in the middle of like Domino's event or whatever.
Ballroom.
Ballroom, yes.
So
Balls.
That's what I remember.
the session started with her like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kick their butts this time. This is gonna be awful and horrible, and it's gonna be great. And then Cody just went, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. And then the robot exploded, and Kerr was sad.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything
Yeah.
was perfectly fine.
Kerr was very smug about Cody teleporting Portia up until I was like, I never said where I was teleporting her. She's on
Literally,
the other
Nani?
side of him.
Nani?
Yeah, when I went back and listened to the VOD, he was in the middle of the big reveal when you just cut him off mid sentence, and you just like, oh, is this your thunder? No.
I waited for the perfect moment to reveal my plan.
Did somebody say perfect?
Oh yes, darling, it was absolutely perfect.
Hey, Kerr?
Mm-hmm.
Kerr? You want to play
Yes?
with my balls?
No.
We're in the ballroom.
What?
You want to play with my balls?
No.
Zim!
They are soft and they go squeak.
Oh, now confirmed, Cody is actually a clown. He's no longer allowed to be part of the crew on Barotrauma.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
I have squeaky tennis balls. I got them
And
for Kerr.
Stanley died again.
I got them for Kerr back when he was still a dog, and he never wanted to play with them.
I'm not going to unwrap that, and I'm just going to ask for us to move forward.
Oh, Zim, do you still have the squeaker that person at Anthrocon was going on handing out to everyone? Yes.
I have a lot of squeaky things.
Yeah.
Not allowed
So
to have
imagine being
things.
waiting in the registration line at Anthrocon, and everyone has a squeaker that they were just handed by just one person. Was one gremlin that was running around handing out thousands of squeakers. That was a registration line con at Anthrocon experience.
I'm just
Twitch,
saying, if
Twitch.
everybody had shown up when we had made the plans to show up, like I did, we would have been through that line in no time.
Well, I was slow that morning, the Thursday morning, because I threw up a bunch that morning.
So, anyways,
I don't have anything that squeaks. I just have bells.
Jingle jangle.
I've got a wind chime.
The Fey magic is getting us off topic.
Very.
Yes. It's making us tell stories.
I shall extract them by force.
Kirk, let's go.
Yes.
It's on you.
Whenever you're ready
The
to
spotlight's
lay out
on
your
you.
next plan for us to destroy.
Yeah. The spotlight's directly on you. We are
Well, if I don't want
waiting
the
with
spotlight.
bated. Well, it's too late. It's already on you.
So you're saying that it's not. You're saying that the stage isn't perfectly set for you?
Indeed.
Okay, so let me set the stage then. All of us are up on the main stage, and you are sitting off to the side in a chair. You got a microphone right in front of you. You've got a big book in your lap, like an old comically oversized one, so the people in the back can see that you're holding a book. And you are just narrating. So every now and then the spotlight goes directly on you, and that's your cue to start narrating. And then it goes back to the stage with all of us hooligans that are destroying all of your plans.
Did you guys finish the recap and everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So
a recap
basically-
mostly of things and stuff.
So
A
basically,
resplendent offering.
Tochemay tipped $85.
Tochemay, thank you so very much for that tip and supporting the channel. Both you and Tanya, I appreciate it so much. The tip goal has been fully completed. It is time for Tanuki's final requiem.
I did not ever do that.
you kept implying it was gonna be bad.
It could be bad.
You gave me the spoops. But no, so yeah, there was a teleport that went fucky. We ended up in the ballroom in Arcadia, and Domino's like, oh yeah, I could totally help you deal with that thing if you do a favor for me first. So
Mhm.
apparently we need to go acquire something from a rival of Domino's, and if we successfully acquire said thing that we don't even know what it is yet, then he will send us back to baseline reality and come and pick up Jack and shove him in the box.
Yeah, basically.
Jack in the box. It feels like an appropriate location. He never said box, I'm just saying box because it sounds funny.
Do 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 do. Everything is fine. All right, so I think we're good to go now.
Yes, go, Carrie. Go. Let's do this. Go on.
All right, so Blair. All right, so let's see my notes. There we are. So You've accepted the glorious and most perfect quest of mine, of course, my darlings. Of course, why wouldn't you, after all? I am the most perfect being here, and you do so love to do favors for me, darlings, don't you?
I believe that I am contractually obligated to do so.
And how is that a bad thing, darling? Working for me, serving my every perfect whim. It is the perfect fate for any person, honestly.
And I'm technically still in debt.
Meanwhile, Cal is reaching up towards one of the chandeliers in the ballroom with all 4 moth arms, kind of doing a little like hop, trying to reach the lamp, going, lamp.
Grabbing an antennae, pulling him away from it.
Ah,
But lamp,
but lamp.
Don't torture the souls that are stuck in the lamp or in this room.
everything is fine.
Werenimal? Werenimal? What did I
What?
tell you? Don't interact with anything here.
Okay.
You know,
Pretty lamps.
speaking of Domino, what is the reward for this mission?
I'll help you deal with your little Jackie Jack problem and get you back to your world.
Right. Well, in addition to that, we have an individual here that requires power.
Indeed.
So
Tell
perhaps
me
we
more.
could add that in. Well, you see, Calvin here, the moth, is a standard mortal. I turned him into a moth, but you know, he's in need of some power to actually participate more with our group.
I like being a moth.
Portia's just currently glaring at Cody, ears flat, slightly twitching.
I mean, what kind of powers are you talking about, Cody? I didn't never ask for any powers. Even though I like being a moth, 4 arms are nice.
Well,
Domino smiles widely. I would be more than happy to assist you, darling. I'm sure that we can do something wonderful together.
Yeah,
Werenimal?
sure. Sounds cool, I guess. So,
Werenimal, are you familiar with the concept of a monkey's paw?
maybe.
You just agreed to a deal with the Fae.
Well, darling, we can have a very wonderful deal.
I mean, what are you offering?
Well, we'd have to figure out exactly the most perfect way to give you something fancy, I suppose.
now, Domino, do remember that he is one of my compatriots, and as your knight, I would insist that he be treated properly. After all, it would not do for your knight to have companions that are more of a detriment than a benefit. I'm sure you would agree.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I won't break anything. We'll have a simply most delightful time, honestly.
Calvin, if he says the word changeling, the answer is no.
And why is that, darling?
Oh, you know why.
No, darling, I don't.
What is a changeling? That sounds kind of cool.
It is not.
I mean, they do get to enjoy transformations.
After getting their souls ripped out?
That doesn't sound pleasant.
I will not harm a hair on his head, darling.
Or anywhere else?
Or anywhere else.
See, that's the monkey's paw thing right there.
I trust Domino not to screw over his knight.
Oh, of course, darling. I will not screw you over at all.
How do you not... Mm,
And as a compatriot of mine, if something were to be off or wrong with Calvin after this, it would be a form of screwing me over.
No, it would not, darling. I will not touch you, and I will not impede you to do my will. If he is assisting you in that, I will not get in the way of such a thing.
So getting back on topic, you said that you had a rival that you wanted us to retrieve something from?
Indeed, darlings, indeed. You see, he stole a title of mine, and I would very much like it back.
How would we go about taking a title?
Simple. You simply must defeat him. Or best him in some game or manner of story in order to acquire it from him.
Just looking expectantly over at Warren, hoping that maybe he has some clever solutions to the current situation.
We'll be fine. We just need to go on this little quest. Who's ready to take out a Fae?
Calvin.
I don't believe there's such a thing as being ready to take out a Fae.
Calvin pulls the revolver out of his hoodie. Yes.
Are those
Oh.
iron bullets?
I was about to ask.
Cody's going to use correspondence to swap out the bullets in the gun.
Do you have the bullets with you, Cody?
They're in his armory.
Nothing happens.
You're in Arcadia.
We're outside of...
Arcadia has its own rules that it plays by compared to other worlds.
Well, then I suppose I don't do that.
I just imagine Cody tries and nothing happens, and he's immediately like, "What the hell is going on?"
I opened the cylinder. Oh, this looks like normal bullets to me.
Portia's just going to like hold a hand up and ask for the gun.
Sure. I hand over the gun.
So, I have 2 points of matter. Is that enough to transmute the bullets from lead into steel? Sorry, and lead into iron.
What kind of gun do you have?
It was some revolver that was handed.
A revolver?
I think he said it was a 38 special. Which implies it would be lead hollow points.
Yeah, those will hold up. You would have to roll to see. It is going to be slightly more difficult to try to do that, though, here, just to give you a heads up.
Because of what it is I'm trying to turn it into.
Yep.
Can I use Prime to try to stabilize it? I have 3 points in Prime.
So this is more out of character, but what would you say Arcadia is?
The lack of causal existence.
Chaos and insanity?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do to chaos and insanity?
Tell
What
it
is
you're
Prime?
going to be a specific thing.
Mm-hmm. That's not going to be easy either. You can attempt it, but the difficulty will be fairly high to try to do so.
I mean, well, what's the worst that can happen? All the bullets go off simultaneously? What's a little mortal wounds between friends?
Oh god. Why do you guys do this to me?
So where do you want to be teleported to next?
I'm gonna make the attempt.
Okay. So,
So what's the difficulty?
you're going to botch.
Just straight up botch?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difficulty?
It doesn't matter, Portia.
Because you were using Prime.
No, not that. Portia, what did you say?
I'm trying to transmute the bullets?
No, you said what's the worst that could happen.
Out of fucking
Story-wise.
character?
Story-wise.
Okay. I need you to be clear about that because that has ramifications here. You guys
you
have never
hear-
left.
Did you hear it said with the shittiest Irish accent ever?
I wasn't sure if you were doing your accent right now or not necessarily.
Emotional damage.
So, sometimes you fall out of it, sometimes you do it.
I try
Sometimes
to
you.
maintain it, but no, that was out of fucking character. I know Portia knows better than to say such things.
So I'm just going to tell you the things you say and the things you do in Arcadia can have a major effect. If
I'm
Portia
very-
had.
I'm very aware, which is why Portia didn't say it.
Portia, I thought you did. If you had, those bullets were going to turn into iron T-Rexes.
Yeah, that would be the worst that could happen.
That's why I said you botch. They turn into iron T-Rexes that begin roaring. But yes, you are able to succeed with that roll. The difficulty was 9. Since you did not say it.
So I still ended up getting a 4. So she hands the gun back to Werenimal.
Yes, you were able to transmute the bullet safely. You did feel like something was glaring at you, Portia, and very, very much disliked you. Like, that's just a sensation you got.
Yeah, it's called Arcadia itself. I basically just created nuclear waste in the middle of Arcadia.
Mm-hmm. Domino also looks very, like, he's kind of, like...
something.
Ooh, fun. Thank you, Kenku.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Now you hand a bullet to Domino.
Yeah, Domino's like, his nose is upturned, and he looks like he has smelled something extremely foul.
I just take the gun back. Well, I'm just a normal human after all. I gotta have something to protect myself with.
Indeed. Did it have to be something so disgusting, darling?
So
Well, I didn't
vulgar.
choose what kind of rounds they were using. That was on Portia.
He's looking at Portia when he says that.
Well, it would be in your best interest for us to be able to complete our mission to the best ability that we can.
Be that as it may, it's quite simple. All you have to do, he waves a hand and a door suddenly falls from the ceiling. Go through here. This will lead you out into Arcadia. You simply need to follow whatever path shows up, and eventually you will reach your destination.
All right. So, you Fey folk don't like iron or something?
No, we don't, darling.
It's like silver to werewolves.
Ah. Wait, so you said werewolves also exist? Do they actually not like silver?
Depends on the kind of beast in question.
Well, I'm learning as I go. I just found out all of this actually exists. It's been a time. Oh, as you know, Domino, you've followed us around.
Wernie, don't leave the path.
Yeah, do not leave the path. That is correct. You're going to find that space is non-Euclidean, and everything you say can be heard by the powers that be, and they have a sick sense of humor. I just turned German for a second there.
Keep that in mind. I use one of my lower arms to tuck the gun into my jeans.
Anything else anybody need before we get on the path?
A good stiff drink when this is all over.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Go for one myself.
Anything that you need, not want. Go over to Domino.
Domino just smiles.
Okay, let's head out.
Yeah, the only thing that Portia could really need right now is something that I don't know if Domino can give. I only have 2 points of willpower left. I'm flashing E right now.
You're tired.
I'm emotionally drained, and I just want to go home and sleep for a week.
And yes, technically, the Fae can give willpower.
Mm-hmm. So is there anything else that anyone wants to do or ask Domino before you guys head out?
Then supposed to get top off my quintessence.
If you would like to make a deal, darling.
Moving out then.
Just spins around and walks towards the door.
I'm not exactly in the habit of stacking debts.
So as you guys open the door and step out, you step out into a beautiful looking meadow and a path of what looks to be white brick laid out before you, stretching out as far as the eye can see. It is a brilliant spring day. The skies are clear. The sky is also a color of orangish, reddish gold that is very difficult to put into words right now.
Who wants to lead the path?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to do something desperately quick.
No worries.
There we go. And boom.
Tanya Sapien wants you to go on an adventure. Follow the adventure line TM.
And following the path.
So,
Actually
Tanya-
humming the song while going.
Portia's leading the way.
Might as fucking well.
Okay, I'll go next.
Are you actually humming that song, Portia?
Yes.
As you're walking, a yellow line begins to stretch out in front of you.
Oh, that's convenient.
Now, watch out. Which path are you going to follow?
Could everyone give me a awareness roll, please?
Sorry, say again. The thing talked over you.
Could everyone make me an awareness roll, please?
Awareness perception,
Straight.
right?
Yep.
I was about to say. Good straight awareness. Oh no. I am occupied with the song.
Da 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 da.
I'm being consumed by the will of Arcadia.
All right, Warren, you notice as you guys are walking, the you can hear like a clicking under your feet as you're stepping, and you kind of glance down as you're walking, and you realize that the bricks that you're walking on aren't just bricks; they're bone.
I just see that the yellow line has become bumpy. That is my only focus.
These are bones that
I-
have been. Oh, go ahead.
I had assumed that they were salt.
Nope, these are made out of bone. Bone shaped into basically the shape of bricks.
Bone bricks.
And Tanya, can you roll me a d10, please? Don't roll a 1. Alright, give me a secondo.
If this has anything to do with the bricks they're walking over, remember that she does currently have hooves.
No, you're fine. No, this is for something else. As you're walking, da 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 da. You soon reach a hill that you're not sure was there. You never saw a hill as you were just kind of following this path. It just seemed to go on and on. You don't know really how long you've been following this path. And then you just hit a hill. And when you crested up the hill, on the other side, you can see a small, very cozy looking village.
This is what I was talking about when I said non-Euclidean.
Now, the question is, since you went over the hill, were any of us with you when you went over the hill?
In fucking theory.
Yeah, everyone else is there with you still.
I was about to say,
Okay.
if you didn't stick together, that's on you. Don't
Like you said,
know You
non-Euclidean.
never split the party.
But yes, you can see a small, bustling little village filled with what look to be animal people.
I wonder if it's changelings.
Ah, these are what we're going to be bringing to the real world.
Buddy, remember where we are. Mind the way you phrase things.
Now, does the path go straight through this village?
Yes.
Real quick side note. Lavender, coconut, myrrh, frankincense, sage, and citrus. Somebody pick something.
Sage.
Sage and citrus it is. Okay, carry on.
Now, everyone, keep moving through this town.
Yep. Portia will no longer be taking point. That is for Cody now.
No.
Let the one who is Fey touched be the one to lead the way through a populated area. Like she will be
And-
physically moving him to the front of the group and then getting behind him.
Now, is
fair
the
enough.
adventure line still in front of you?
Yes, the adventure line is still there.
Which, by the way, was created very deliberately for Werenimal's safety.
You've played the game. You know what happens to the adventure line.
Yeah, but that only happens on subsequent
You know-
playthroughs after you've already completed one.
Kurt, have you played the game?
Yes.
Oh. I was gonna say we should drag you over and make you play it on stream, but you've already played it, so meh.
Yeah, see, the adventure line may not lead where the narrator wants the player to go, but it does lead the player towards conclusion and towards fruition of their own goals.
Obey the narrator.
Carried on.
Yes. So do you guys actually go into the town then?
The path leads the way, so yes.
All right. So, as you guys begin to make your way over into the town, what order are you guys walking in?
Alexis is near the middle somewhere.
Cody's in front, Portia's behind him.
Then Warren.
Okay.
Well, now Alexis is in the middle, so
Yeah.
I guess Werenimal's in the back.
Second from the back, Portia wouldn't allow him to be all the way at the back end of the group where no one can keep an eye on him. She does not trust Arcadia in the fucking slightest.
And where is Tycoon?
There is no tycoon.
Okay.
So, as you guys make your way in, many of the animals stop. And they all turn towards you guys. And you can hear them kind of whispering to each other in like wonder, shock, and surprise. Before one of them, let me see, a fox moves up and starts to poke at Portia.
Do you need something?
She stumbles back in like shock. They're real! They're really real! And almost immediately, like a dozen of them begin to flock towards you guys.
Did we just find a bunch of stranded changelings?
One of them, a big hulking rhino, just kind of walks up and he's looking at Alexis up and down.
Hello.
Humans in Arcadia? Wait, and you don't belong to anyone?
Oh,
How
I
do you
guess
want to
they see
respond?
through. I guess
We
they
belong
see
to
through the
ourselves.
transformations.
Oh, you had to word it that way.
Wait, how did he phrase it? I was trying to listen to what Zim was saying.
He was saying that we belong to ourselves. Now, who knows who takes the title of ourselves?
Well, each of us are ourselves.
Alexis.
No.
Tochemay, none of us have any clue what you're talking about.
They take titles. Like,
He's fine. I'm not gonna rule shark you guys on this one.
okay.
You're okay.
I mean, was I supposed to be rude and just not answer anything?
There are ways you could have phrased it, but again, Kerr's being slightly gentle with that because the whole thing with interacting with Fae rules is that they are designed to be bullshit, so.
All right, I'll just not say anything.
Be polite, but be firm about your actions.
Treat it like customer support. Be polite, admit nothing, and never volunteer your name.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you said it is, if any fur folk had the title of ourselves, then you would have belonged to them.
Yeah.
You have to be careful about what you say, but also
Yeah.
you do still have to say something, because otherwise, if you're rude, they can fuck with you even harder.
Here's the important thing. What was Alexis turned into otter before the whole furcon thing?
Mm-hmm.
So then it would be Warren that would be the only human here. Did I just fuck up a thing you were doing, Kerr?
No, no. See, there's things going on right now.
Okay, so he is just straight up seeing through Alexis's temporary form.
Things and stuff.
All right, carry on.
One of the others, a burb, specifically a finch, is going to walk up and poke at Warren. This one doesn't have one of those things like the others does. It's definitely human. And the rhinos just kind of look at all of you. How did you get here?
I am a knight of Domino, and we are on a quest.
Quest. And what sort of quest is this?
What sort of person are you?
We're not people. We're goblins, of course. Can't you tell?
I was meaning people in more of the metaphorical sense, but that answers the question.
Goblins are basically like minor fae. They're not like the gentry like Domino, but they're still stronger than normal people. They also come in a plethora of forms and looks.
While I realize it would be polite of me to answer, I am certain that you understand that it is not entirely appropriate for you to be asking us what our quest is.
Well, it's so rare that we see a human here, as his focus is especially on a certain hermetic mage. And perhaps we could encourage you all to spend a little bit of time here and Sample our hospitality.
No.
Alas, Domino would be very remiss with us if we decided to delay our quest.
I just want to say I love how diplomatic you're being, Cody. And Warren's just like, no.
I have a feeling Warren has already dealt with stuff like this.
What you have to understand is that it would be seen as disrespectful to Domino for us to not place the quest that we're on as the highest priority.
But surely just a single day would not upset your lord too much.
A day by
It's-
whose calendar?
Well, ours, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I am certain you know of Domino, yes?
Oh, of course. And we would love to throw his honored knight and all of his companions a wonderful, perfect feast for you.
Ah, so you seek to compete with one of Domino's own feasts.
Oh, no. We would
Well,
never
my
seek.
lord, as I know you are listening with your perfect ears, it seems these goblins wish to have a competition with you for who can produce the most perfect feast.
What? No, really. We would never seek to compete against some great being such as him.
How has he not showed up yet?
Because
Because
it's more
it's our
entertaining for him
quest.
to watch.
It's also called letting them dig themselves deeper.
I mean, just attempting to put on a feast that you want to be perfect. And basically within sight of Domino's very castle. And yet you didn't even invite the most perfect one himself.
Well, it's not that we would never just not invite him. It's just the matter of we just wanted to hold a feast for these humans who have wandered into our village.
You stated a perfect feast. It truly cannot be perfect without Domino.
Just casually raising a hand. When you use the descriptor human, are you including me in that demographic?
Yes.
Interesting. Carry on.
Now, let's talk about this. We don't need to get your lord involved. He is far too busy for a paltry little feast such as ours.
By the way, that is a situation of Portia will remember that because she's going to be talking to Adamant later. That goblins were
Well-
like, oh no, you're totally human.
Which one is it? Is it going to be perfect or is it going to be paltry? For as
Well-
Domino's knight, I could not bring myself to participate in a feast that is less than perfect.
Well, of course, we would not seek to offend one such as yourself. And as the knight of one of the lords of Arcadia, of course, we would never seek to upset your palate, my lord. But would you not wish to stay and rest your weary feet?
Oh no, I assure you that we have just barely set out, and so we have no need for rest at this time, though I do appreciate your offer.
Well, truly, we should insist. After all, it's so rare that guests come through. Really, really, we would be more than happy to escort you to a tavern of ours.
Some people could consider it to be rude to keep offering after you've been told no.
We just simply wish to ensure that beings such as yourselves do not wander off or go weary yourselves unnecessary, of course. After all, as the Knight of the Lord of Perfection, we must ensure that you stay in perfect state, yes?
Oh, I am in the perfect state for this quest at this time. After all, what would be the point of a quest and story without a bit of travel weariness?
Well, at least allow us to make some food for you all, yes?
Again, you wish to upset my palate.
We can ensure that it is up to your lord's standards. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Is there any particular reason you're trying so bleeding hard to try to make us stay here?
I was about to ask that.
What?
Yes, they're trying to get us to leave the path.
We're not trying to make you stay here. It's so rare that humans come by, and well,
Yeah, so rare you might want to keep them. I know
We
your
would-
game, Goblin.
we would never seek to do something so crass and barbaric as force you to stay. But if you wish to be our honored guest for as long as you wish, we would be more than happy to entertain you.
We do not wish this. We shall continue on our quest now. For you have already wasted enough of our time, and we must keep to the perfect time for completing this.
One of them moves to step onto the path, and when they do, they just dissolve into salts. And almost immediately, all the others just back off.
Any further attempts to offer us stay in this town will be considered to be harassment, which is the height of rudeness. Now, if you don't mind.
They do not interfere anymore as you guys begin to follow the path out of town. And the moment you step out of the village bounds, when you turn around, the village is no longer there, and you can just see the open prairie.
That's the non-Euclidean bullshit I was talking about.
Wacky stuff.
I'm just glad you didn't try to take their names or anything like that.
Why would you do that to them? They don't have that much.
Because Cody is a champion of Domino.
He could.
Yeah, he totally fucking could. You're my pet now. We're having soft tacos later. Damn it, now I'm hungry. I just made myself hungry, damn it.
I'm sitting here enjoying some deviled egg potato salad.
Okay, fuck you. I want to see what I have, actually.
What could happen if we did stay there?
You
would
would
not
never
want to
see
leave.
Earth again.
Yeah, they would try their very best endeavor to let you leave.
You'd lose willpower until you hadn't and left.
Mm-hmm. As they basically start eating your soul, as they serve your every whim and feast
Calvin,
on you.
Calvin, allow me to describe it like this. You ever had to visit relatives on a holiday and they just don't stop and you know you got to go home, but they keep on piling on the hospitality?
I get it.
Add a couple zeros to that, and then you're still not quite to where how bad that would be.
All right then.
Everything is fine.
I'm just glad you didn't have the toll booth.
Why did you use words? Is that okay? Is that Warren saying that, or is that Tochemay saying that?
No, it's Warren. I have ways through it.
For the whole group, or just yourself?
The whole group.
Okay.
But yes, you have made it through the first trial successfully. Do. Which you actually do here.
Oh, cool! I got experience points. They landed on my head.
I wonder. Is there a chocobo sound?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, KWEH. The prompt for it. There we go.
Just gotta go queh.
There goes chat.
Bleh. So, who is at the leader of the party right now?
Cody.
As you guys leave the village.
It's safest having Cody taking the lead. And Portia is in the back behind Werenimal.
Okay. Cody, could you roll a d10 for me?
Is the random Marten vid broken?
I was starting up the bot. I forgot to do so today.
Ah, okay.
I almost always forget it at first.
It's all good.
Or rather, I always remember until I open up OBS, which needs to be opened up before I start the Marten bot. And then after OBS is loaded up, by that point I have forgotten.
Well, much like all streaming software, it's fueled by your hopes and dreams. So it just, directly extracts them, and that's why you can't remember.
Tanya, you are very staticky.
Sorry.
All right. Cody, could you re-roll that? Because I don't want to put these traumatic goblins back through you guys going through their village again. All right. 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. God. Oh God, this is going to be interesting. Okay.
Zim, FYI, it's now just doing something went wrong.
Dude.
Oh, there it goes. Huzzah.
The Christmas tree is a toy. Buddy!
Yummy pine cone.
Nibble, nibble, nibble. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Nibble, 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 nibble. Alright, so for your next quest and your next adventure, you soon As you follow the path once more, you soon reach another hill after you're not sure how long you've been traveling. It could have been a couple minutes, it could have been 6 hours.
This
But your
game
feet
has
aren't
weird loading screens.
but your feet aren't tired at all. And as you come out and crest the hill, the path goes through what looks to be a fenced-in camp. You can see what looks to be a couple of buildings there, and they look very like high-tech and futuristic.
Why do we get the thinking suspicion that this is a technocrat outpost?
Would you like to roll a cult?
Would it be straight occult?
Intelligence.
Can all of us
Oh
do that?
boy, that completely changes it for me.
Yep,
I have 1
intelligence
point in
plus
occult, but I have a lot of intelligence.
Anyone can.
They wouldn't be stupid enough to put a
I got-
base out here.
Yeah, it says I got a 0. I have no clue. Cody
Oh,
and
look, our
Alexis,
local-
however.
Our local technocrat would know.
The clairvoyant and the technocrat game knows game.
Alexis, Cody, that's a technocratic outpost.
Does the adventure line go through it?
Yep.
Is it really a technocrat outpost, though?
Looking at it,
I mean, I know what it looks like, but
Only one way to find out.
you could try to use magic if you wanted to.
I'm not taking that.
But otherwise, yeah, to the site, this looks like a perfect technocratic outpost.
Did you just say a perfect technocratic outpost?
Yes.
That hesitation, I heard it. Okay, so Werenimal, technocrats. Since you're gonna need to know what those are. Okay, they actually contain a faction that is known as the Men in Black, but they are basically the Men in Black. With a little bit of Illuminati thrown in.
For flavor.
Okay.
SCP Foundation. You know SCP Foundation.
Yes.
They're that.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't want to end up at D class, don't piss them off.
Alright.
As you approach, manning the gate are two men in very heavy-looking power armor. Space Marines is actually the term that would be used for them. And as you approach, they do raise their weapons, but they aren't. You can see their fingers are not on the triggers. And one of them speaks through the helmet they're wearing. Identify yourselves.
I am Cody, a knight.
Don't tell him your
of-
name.
They didn't ask for his name, they just said identify.
It
Phrasing
still
is
works.
important here.
Either way, it is already done. I am the Knight of Domino. We need to pass through. We are on a very important quest.
will you consent to reality scans?
I
didn't get nothing to
suppose
hide.
so.
He'll nod to the other guy who is going to move over to like what looks to be a locker next to the entrance and open it and pull out a very strange looking device and begin approaching you guys and start like running it up and down you guys like a few inches from your skin. And
When but while he's scanning me, can I be scanning him back when he passes over the bracelet
sure,
to verify that he is actually human?
yeah, you can roll Arete.
I was thinking that'd be life, but okay, Arete.
It's always Arete
Right.
for magic.
Fair enough. I remember I do have 5 points in life.
Mhm.
Oof.
That we
we
do have a reroll. We do have a reroll, and I don't.
I
wanna
would-
touch this.
I would recommend using
I
it.
will allow.
Everyone else?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
I don't want
You
you to smack him in the face.
Marginally better.
Why do I roll like shit?
Because it's
So-
a mage game.
What's the difficulty?
You succeed.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
And what's the result come back as?
They are human.
Now, here's an important question. Does the bracelet end up pinging on his scanner since it's also scanning him? Kurt?
No, it does not.
Okay. Oh, you had to double check?
Yes. They're human. Just he kind of runs it over Werenimal again as he's kind of walking among you guys. Yep. It looks like they're just temporary forms. And at that, the other guy lowers his gun. And you just hear him let out a sigh of relief. God. Sorry about that. Things have just been hectic out here. This outpost is always just dealing with bullshit.
Can only imagine.
Even when you're a mage, when you're wandering other planes of reality, it pays to look like the locals.
They don't consider themselves mages.
I wasn't talking about them.
What?
I'm a bleeding bunny at the moment, if you hadn't noticed.
He looks at Cody and like his supercomputer and stuff and nods. God, we've been in here for I think over a year real time. It's just been God, I don't know who I pissed off to get this assignment. Anyway, if you guys need a place to rest for a second, we have reality anchor set up to stabilize inside of the camp. And we actually have real food, unlike the fairy shit that's out here. Yes, I know it's not fairies, it's just outside reality organisms, just
Out of character is a trap.
you can roll subterfuge plus perception to see if he's lying.
No, that's fine.
He seems very legitimate here. He just seems happy to see people that aren't fair folk.
Just as a
What?
quick question. Oh, go on.
While I do appreciate the offer, unfortunately we must be on our way. We have to go through the... We must go through the... we must follow our path. We cannot stray from it.
Oh.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, you see that yellow line? That's our path.
I was about to.
He kind
Given
of
the
looks
nature-
down.
Go ahead, Tanya, what you were going to say?
Yeah, go
God
ahead. Sorry.
damn it! Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry.
Given the nature of the plane of reality we happen to be in at the moment, I do have to ask, do you currently see a yellow line beneath us?
He nods as the yellow line lifts up off the ground and waves.
Hell?
Due to the nature of our current mission, we can't deviate from this line.
What are you following the line for?
It's a line.
I would consider that to be classified.
Do you need a ride back to reality?
We have our own ways.
Oh, yeah, we have a gate if you need it.
If shit
Where
goes
did-
sideways, I'll
Tempting.
keep you in mind. But other than that, we very much do need to be on our way.
He'll nod. We got a couple of humies here. They're passing through. Don't get in the way. We checked them. They're clear. And the gate will open for you guys.
Thank you kindly.
And yes, you are able to walk in and you can see scientists and Marines guarding them. Like this is a full-on technocrat camp here in the middle of Arcadia.
Have to keep this place in mind. Now that I know that it exists, there's a chance that we could find a way back to it in the future.
Yeah, mark this on the map, why don't you?
The mental map, just knowing that it exists means that we could potentially find our way back to it.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
how
that'll help
Arcadia-
either.
Note as you guys are walking through, you guys can see a open gateway that looks like it leads back to reality.
Yeah, except for the fact that if we step away from the line to step towards the gateway, shit can go sideways before we get to the gateway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust the reality anchors.
Well, plus we wouldn't actually be fulfilling Domino's request, which would be probably bad.
You'd
Very
fail. We're still in the wild. If you step away from the line, the wild will react.
Note, when you guys stepped into the camp, the line did not. The line just stopped right at the edge of the camp. Like it was going forward, and then the line just stopped. The path is there, but the line is not.
So this is reality bending.
Actually, I know there's no way I'd be able to have service, obviously, but Portia would have her phone on her. It's gonna take a picture of the gateway.
You have 4 bars, by the way.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Stabilization.
She's just very confused to see that she has signal when she goes to take the picture.
Hey, Cody.
Yes.
You can sense very, very powerful prime and correspondence magic going on here.
Excellent. Does that mean I have
And
access
fi-
to my armory?
Yes, you would actually, while you are in this area.
Wonderful.
Portia's going to nudge Werenimal a little bit. They've got Scrantons.
Yes, they have Scranton reality anchors.
Yeah, she's basically explaining that to Werenimal.
Analogy.
Cody is going to bring out a heavy machine gun with iron bullets already ready to go.
Okay.
and just hand it over to Werenie. I realize this
Cody-
isn't a shotgun. However, well, you'll find it hard to miss with this as well.
Cody, I have a bit of a weird request. You wouldn't happen to have
Oh.
any BB guns, would you?
Well, first off, Werenie, you there?
Yep.
You were just handed an HMG.
Ooh, moth-like.
Basically, Heavy's gun.
Just hold the trigger until the barrel becomes lamp.
Just Cal's eyes go wide as he grabs it for forearms.
Like I said, while it may not be a shotgun, you'll find it hard to miss with this.
All right, this'll do.
Portia, a BB gun.
BB pellets are basically iron, so they'll be effective while we're here, but I won't have to deal with carrying anything lethal.
No, I do not have any in my armory, but he'll open another portal to so a random Walmart and just grab a BB gun
Grab a
off the
daisy off the
shelf. Yeah.
I'm gonna use some cash.
Did you just fucking shoplift a gun?
I'm leaving cash.
Hey,
And
I
he'll
love stealing.
open a portal to one of the cash registers. Probably electronics because nobody's ever actually at the counter there. And leave the appropriate amount of cash there.
just loading it right now. You really ought to gobshite sometimes.
Well, you have to remember who works at that Walmart.
Is it an unfortunate sleeper named Tanya?
No, Domino works at Walmart.
Oh, right, I forgot all about that because it was the whole werewolf thing.
But Cody would know. And Portia, you don't really need a BB gun for this. You already have your
Plants of death. Plants of murder, death, and destruction.
I'd rather avoid using a magic for a while.
Is that a bit of a PTSD I'm hearing there, Kerr?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What I was saying is you have your paintballs. Do you believe that they'd work just like meteoric iron?
I'd be
That's all
lying
you
to
need
myself
here.
if I said that they did. I'm not so good at lying to myself.
You just need to believe.
I don't.
Your mind makes it real.
You believe in your plants.
If it comes down to it, I'll use the paintballs and see where it gets me. But in the meantime, I'm trusting in hardware.
Okay.
A certain someone recently made it very clear to me that I'm becoming a bit too reliant in my magic.
You rely on the hardware, and Cody can rely on the software. Well, me, I got magic.
And so yeah, she has the BB gun pumped, and she's holding it at low ready.
Now, which of these Technocats are you gonna shoot?
Nobody.
Since you're cocking the gun in the...
It's a BB gun. It would be harmless to the technocrats.
It does have one of the orange tips on it, right?
I don't believe the daisies have orange tips by default.
No, they don't.
Ah,
I'm
Orange
specifically
tips
listing
are
Daisy
for-
because at the Walmart that I work at, it's the only brand that we stock. So I don't know if that's the same for all Walmarts.
fair enough.
The classic Daisy rifle.
Orange tips are for non-guns, like the cap
Yeah.
guns and...
Yeah, and air guns. The pellet rifles are considered to actually be a type of firearm.
Yeah,
Although
that I wasn't
because
aware
of.
of.
Because of what they are, they have a bunch of different regulations on them than chemical propellant weapons.
Right.
And I have to say, don't shoot your eye out.
I understand that reference.
Mhm.
And I'm suddenly reminded of the reference to that reference they made in Saints Row.
Mm-hmm.
When you use the BB gun and immediately half your screen goes red because you've shot yourself in the eye somehow.
And is there anything else that you need here, Cody? Portia need to make a phone call?
Oh, actually. Fuck, I do need to make a phone call. Damn it.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
she's,
think of what Cody might want.
Portia's going to be calling the landline at the estate.
Actually, could I grab some cold iron bullets?
I don't have cold iron, but I do have regular iron.
It's just as good, right?
Basically.
Okay.
It-
Rifle
it's
and
not-
pistol, please.
Cody will pull that out of his armory.
Much obliged.
What type of conceal would a BB rifle be considered? I'm statting up the BB gun on my sheet right now. I'm gonna be keeping this.
I'd have to go through and find like the stats and everything.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. But yeah, since Warren brought it up, she is going to be calling the estate's landline.
Okay. Do 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 do. Ferris will pick up.
Paris, is Tycoon there?
No, my lady.
Where did he go? Did he say?
He did not. He simply said that he needed to go out.
Lovely. And how's the old man doing?
He has been complaining.
He always complains. More detail than that?
He is upset that you have not yet come back, though not for any such.
And how long have we been gone? We're currently in a place where time's not flowing quite normal.
You've only been gone about 30 minutes.
30 minutes, he's already complaining that I'm gone. That's a new bleeding record. Just tell the old man that I was able to complete our agreement and I'll fulfill the terms when I get back.
I will inform him.
Alright, that's all.
If there's anything else, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Probably gonna be out of contact until I get back.
My apologies.
And hanging up, and turning to Cody. So, Tycoon's missing.
I guess we'll have to deal with Tycoon the Ripper then.
The what? What Ripper? What are you on about?
You guys clearly
that? Are you
haven't
talking
seen
about-
what I changed the tip goal to.
The name.
Oh my god. Leave the fourth wall alone. It did nothing to you.
Wernie, you have any phone calls or anything you need to make before we head out?
Nope.
Alexis, ready?
if shit goes sideways and we end up getting put up against horrors beyond all recognition and suffering fates worse than death, this would be your last opportunity to leave a message.
Right. Probably a good idea. I mean, I'm just supposed to be at a FurCon right now. And I'm, dealing with horrors beyond comprehension.
Yeah, that is a FurCon.
Wernie tweets, just vibing, and adds a photo of them in their moth suit
Quotation
and
marks.
tweets it.
And Cody
Lawsuit.
explodes from Paradox.
Pop.
I'm sorry, but that was unable to be delivered because of what spot we're in right now. The technocrats won't let it out.
It was sent. It just might not arrive.
Because you're taking a picture of a technocrat base.
No, I didn't take a selfie. I added a photo of before when I was actually
an
at
older
the
image.
FurCon.
We
That was
have
before I was actually the moth.
We have reality and deviant activity. All agents converge on this location. Priority targets for elimination. I mean, what?
Reality deviants in the wild. Oh no.
So,
I sent
You
a
guys-
text to the Telegram message to Farrah, just be like, I'm doing some crazy shit. We'll be okay though. Heart emoji. Plus hug sticker.
So I guess we're carrying on then? If nobody else has anything to do?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, so you guys just want to head on off then?
I am not leaving this line. With or without reality anchors, I am not deviating from the course. Remember, Portia does not trust Arcadia at all.
The line isn't there anymore, is it?
It'll be there when we go out the other side, theoretically.
If we follow the right path.
Yeah, we're following the path on the ground. Her said that the path was still going, just the line itself had stopped.
Is the path straight through to the other side? Sure?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Hopefully we weren't supposed to take a left.
Well, remember
No,
that the line does eventually deviate.
As you guys step out, you guys can see the yellow line is bouncing up and down waiting for you guys.
Huzzah.
And you continue to follow the line.
Who's a cute little anomaly? Who's a cute little anomaly?
Bounces happily.
SCP Foundation.
Cody.
Contain the anomaly.
Cody's still leading.
I assume so.
Okay.
Give me another D10.
Before we do leave, Cody is going to pull out a sword made of iron as well as several pistols with iron bullets and a shotgun.
Okay.
And, you know, some holsters, belt holsters and such to put them in.
Relying on guns. How unfortunate.
Hey, he should be okay. Hopefully.
What is the 1B asterisk thing for the BB gun that you just lead me, Tochemay? Sent me blah.
Bashing.
Mhm.
1 bashing damage.
Non-lethal. And the 10, 20, 40 is
Range.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming rate would be 1 since you have to pump it between each shot.
Yep. Durability, cost, capacity.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Capacity is 300. Size is 2.
So yeah, I don't have difficulty or conceal listed here, but I'm just leaving it as is for the moment. Unlikely those will come up. Well, difficulty. That'd be up to Kerr. Carrying on.
Could I have another D10 roll, please?
The 8 wasn't good enough.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. I missed that. Alright, so. Okay. And so you guys step out and begin following the path once more. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And as you crest over the next hill, you can see the path comes to an end as you see a large manor before you. Beautiful, breathtaking, and it appears to be entirely made of salt.
We traveled our way all the way back to Domino's Palace.
I was about to ask you if it was Domino's Palace.
Notably, this is different than Domino's Palace. It is shaped differently.
Remember what Domino said? He stole a title.
But yes, that is where the adventure line points you right to the front door.
So who wants to knock?
Not it.
3 nodded.
Hmm.
He was Johnny. on
Alexis
the
went
spot
back
with
in
that
time
one.
to say not it.
No, that's not even freaking out of character. That the clairvoyant says not it before she says 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And Cody, I thought
Cody's-
instead of a gun, you'd bring a chainsaw, an iron chainsaw.
I have a sword. Why would I need a chainsaw?
You know, we're also assuming Domino is telling the truth here.
He can't
he
lie
actually-
for a quest.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, fair folk can't lie.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They can mislead, though.
That's true.
What exactly did he say?
That there was a fair folk who stole one of his tiles and he wanted it back, and for you guys to do it for him.
Okay.
He was pretty by
Yeah,
the by.
Yeah, they stole his title as the champion of League of Legends, and that's why all the salt is here over here.
So, who's going to approach the front door? If you guys choose to go to the front door.
I think it would make the best story to just, and would be, or the best story as a knight of Domino, rather.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cody's just going to go up to the front door, and, he's going to kind of speak to Domino in his head. Could I have a bit of your power to turn this door into salt? I believe it would make for the best story.
Notably, you cannot hear Domino at all right now, Cody.
What?
When you try to, you can't hear him.
What?
We're not in his domain.
Well, not just that. There's a specific reason why. Like, when you try to, you're expecting it. It's like there's just... You're alone in your head for the first time in what feels like forever, and it also feels very, very good.
Can I roll perception on that? To see
It's
if I
not
notice
you.
that Cody is suddenly... If I notice that Cody is suddenly uncomfortable.
Cody, would you show anything?
He's not really uncomfortable. He's just
surprised.
surprised.
As the front doors slowly swing open dramatically.
Well, as they start swinging open, he's going to push them open.
And you see a woman standing on the other side of the doors. Welcome, darling. So delightful for you to be here. Oh, Cody, knight of my brother.
Had a feeling.
Oh, it's been so long, darling. Welcome, welcome, everyone. It's the first time you've been here. Come, come. I shall have a wonderful feast made up to welcome you here, darlings.
Long,
Hello,
painful sigh.
Hello, Godmother.
Hello, my dear godchild. It's so delightful to see you. You never write, you never call. Honestly, darling. I have been waiting for this moment for 2 weeks. Oh, God.
Yeah, we're switching back to every week.
I can try and make that work if people really want that.
Hey, I'm fine with it.
I'm
This is
fine
my
with it.
entire weekend.
Literally every week, it's like, oh, we have to wait 2 weeks?
Well, darlings, come. And any friends of my dear godchild are friends of mine. I just imagine Cody thinking, you don't want to be friends with her. So, what brings you here, darlings?
Not everyone speak up at once.
Oh,
We
come
are
on.
here for one of Domino's titles.
Oh, did my dear brother send you on a little quest in order to try to get one of his titles back?
Yes.
Oh, darling. Oh, I should have expected such a thing from my dear brother. Honestly. She claps her hands twice, and all of you suddenly appear in a very large dining room. Really, darling, you really have to. No. Are you sure you wouldn't like to be my knight, darling? I would love to have another one.
I am afraid that I'm already obligated to Domino.
I'm out. Another one?
Well, yes. My brother has a knight. I obviously need a knight as well.
I've seen enough cheesy campy plots to know where this is going. Who is your knight?
Well, I thought it was absolutely perfectly diametrically opposed if I took one of your dear friends and forcefully turned him into my knight. Considering Cody is perfectly willing to be my brother's knight, I thought I needed a absolutely unwilling victim in order to match and mirror it.
She tried asking me before.
So I simply went out and borrowed one of your friends, Portia.
Is it possible for fair folk to die?
Yes,
Yes.
most dramatically.
Let's stick a pin in that.
There, updated the tip goal.
I don't know why, but I just got this mental image in me head. Some distant land, there's some shadowy blackguard that's about to have a really bad day.
Why you say that?
I don't know, just a feeling I'm getting.
So, my dear godchild, you wish for one of Domino's titles?
Did he even say what title it was?
No, he did not.
Okay. Yes, we do need to acquire one of his titles for him. It is part of a deal, and you know that I cannot break it.
Oh, understandable, darling. There are certain rules and such that must be followed, though. So, how about this? We have a contest, and if you win, you get the title. And if you lose, well, you won't be alive to care, darling. I think that's absolutely perfect. Yes, I can see it now. The battle between Onamod and Domino's Knights. Oh, it should be delightful. I should invite all of Furry to witness it.
Cody, if you kill him, you won't be able to safely consume a meal for the rest of your life.
Well, you are all his allies. I am more than willing to let you have your little friends, dear godson. It's the least I can do for my favorite little child.
Sorry, repeat that?
You can have all of your little friends help you. It's the least she can do since you are her favorite child.
Ain't shooting me, friend. Period.
Portia, Onamod isn't your friend.
That ain't the one that she's wanting me to shoot. She's wanting to put us in pitched battle against Tanuki.
As you guys suddenly find yourselves in a coliseum.
You had your chance, Portia.
Worry not, everyone. I am a fae of my word. I am sure this will be a delightful showing. And in the shadows, as a portcullis begins to rise, you can see a red visor slowly light up, looking towards you guys, and the sound of a sword being drawn. End of session.
Before end of session.
Yes.
Warren, what was it you said there?
I was saying, Portia, you had your chance to shoot Automond.
Wouldn't have done. That's not the person that I'm trying to shoot. Jesus fucking Christ.
You just got the iron bullets.
Yeah. It was. It's a just in case. They have minions, and it was possible they were going up against one other than Onamod. I was keeping my options open, and I had acquired the gun before knowing who we were going up against. However, as we're going into that arena, I thought that what you were just saying was about shooting Tanuki.
No. Not Tanuki.
Okay.
Onamod was putting you in the situation.
Yeah, and I know that a single fucking BB, even if it's pure meteoric iron, isn't going to be enough to down Onamod. It would just piss her off. But no, what I was going to have as a line there is that I already had to watch him die in my hands once before. I'm not doing that again. That's what I'm leaving off with. She will not engage him in combat, period. Because back when he was still a marauder, you remember that she killed him and then collapsed the time loop so that it brought him back immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So she already had to experience killing him once. She's not fucking doing it again.
It's fine. You're fine. Besides, we can do a game every week now, so you don't have to wait 2 weeks for this.
Confirming everyone is on board for that?
Yeah.
Nesil?
I suppose.
Okay, then yeah, that's for everybody.
It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I figured since we were going to go to a weekly game again, why not make it so we end on a cliffhanger before you are forced to fight your favorite little cinnamon roll?
This is because you blew up your robot, isn't it?
No, it's also because I just want to lay down a little bit because my head is really throbbing.
Oh no, I'm talking about the whole us fighting Tanuki thing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
become
yeah.
broke your robot.
I had no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Tanya.
Uh huh.
No idea.
Uh huh. Sit upon a throne of lies.
No, that's a thrown assault.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining today for Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store, and becoming a subscriber over on Streamloots, which does give you a bunch of reactions every month, as well as an extra pack of cards. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Have a good one, folks.
Bye.
Tanya Sapien is burning everything.
Why?